But we mentioned the BOJ and we mentioned the FSC. Those are the chief financial regulators. As far as regulators go, the Companies Office of Jamaica also plays a role of a regulator in some respects, in ensuring that the proper documentation that's required for a company to be in good standing. Those would be the three key regulators, I would say. Although COJ technically is not a regulator, as is the FSC and the BOJ. And why I say technically not a regulator, because the Companies Office of Jamaica doesn't license anyone to do anything. Their key function, their overall, is to ensure that persons who they have licensed to engage in certain activities, banks and so on, continue to maintain best practices pursuant to, one, the terms and conditions of their licenses, and those terms and conditions are determined by the relevant statutory provisions, whether it's the FSC Act, Banking Act, or Insurance Act, as the case may be. Okay. Again, you kind of asked me to tread on their toes in terms of what they would do, but what I will say is that they have the authority to do certain things. They have the authority to whether issue a warning. They have the authority to recommend that they change certain practices if something is outstanding, that they bring it, whatever is outstanding, up to date within a certain time. And in very extreme circumstances, they would have the authority to actually go in to the institution or the licensee and thereafter determine what would be best, what would be the best way to proceed, not only for the institution, but also for its clients. Yes, they would have that authority. That's an extreme. That is like the nuclear option. But yes,